Oh, poor girl. Okay, we are here. Why are we here?
To show you how to care for your wigs.
Oh yes, we are showing you how to wash your wigs and store your wigs and... That's
Generally
it.
look after them.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, we're starting off with...
Although this is how we do it, so
yeah.
different people probably do it different ways.
Because the instructions change on the packets of the wigs that you get them on.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah, because normally when you get wigs, especially from like Hong Kong or Japan, the instructions are in quite badly translated English. So it's normally like, put in bowl of water, add 1 teaspoon of shampoo and gently agitate. It's like, what do? I don't understand. What shampoo do I use? How do you mean agitate it? How long do I leave it? What temperature? Blah, 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 blah. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you what we do when we have to wash our wigs. So this is my much beloved Haruhi Fujio wig. It's actually my second wig because the first one died, so therefore it became like Yagami. But basically I wore this in... Was it May last year?
Yeah.
And it was quite hot, so obviously there was a lot of kind of sweat going on and there was a lot of styling product left in the wig. So like around the front, around the fringe, it was quite stiff from all the wax and everything that was in there. So what we're going to do, before we put it away for storage for a while, we're going to wash it. And we thought we could show you how we do it, so you can kind of get an idea about how to sort of care for your wigs and how to store them and everything.
Makes them last longer.
Yes.
Presumably.
And also makes them smell really nice and look
It
shiny.
does, actually.
So first of all, you start with filling your sink with kind of warm water, so...
Yeah, but not too hot.
Bear in mind the heating in our house is terrible at the moment. It's going to be warm water anyway, so you fill your sink with warm water. That's provided the plug hole can actually stay closed. And while that's running warm water, you put a little bit of shampoo in. It doesn't really matter what shampoo it is, as long as it isn't too drying, so don't get shampoo for greasy hair. Right, so you've filled your sink up with some water and shampoo, and now it's all lovely and frothy, and it smells really good.
It does.
It smells like flowers and things. So now you have to go for the moment of truth, where you actually immerse your wig fully into the
It's
water.
always scary doing it the first time, because you're like, oh god!
That's what she said. Yeah, so it's just, don't go again, just 1, 2, 3, go.
Make sure there's no wig cap left inside.
Yeah, make sure you haven't left a
first.
wig cap or any kind of hair slides or anything valuable in there, especially if you've got like hair decorations or like bows and things. Yeah, so immerse it fully in the water, make sure you push it down with your hands. Obviously make sure the sink is clean before you do this.
Yeah, it's okay, I
So there's
cleaned it
no
yesterday.
toothpaste residue. And then take it out. So right now it looks a bit like a drowned rat.
Yeah.
It's a bit disgusting.
Wigs never look very nice when they're wet.
No. So you let that kind of soak up. It's got some bubbles in it at the moment, so you just sort of put it in there, you sort of squeeze it a little bit.
Yeah. Don't
sort of
pull on it or anything
No, you
like
don't
that.
don't pull on it, but you can gently sort of smooth the water through. Make sure the water gets on all the sides of the wig, make sure the soap goes over all of it. If you're going to want to scrub it like you scrub your own hair when you wash, go from the top down. So if you go bottom up, then it kind of
frizzes.
It frizzes it and makes it go really creepy and weird. So as you can see right now, there are, I don't know if you can actually see, but there are some bubbles on the wig. You can just about sort of see bubbles and stuff. And then when it's been soaking for a bit, add a little bit of warm water and just rinse from the top, sort of like you're showering it. Actually, that water's quite hot, so add some cold water, just shower it.
Yeah. If you've got the choice, go cold rather than hot water.
Because the hot water might melt it, especially because sometimes on the wigs, if you buy them on eBay, it'll say don't use hot styling appliances. The same applies to when you wash it. If you use really hot water, the wig might melt, especially if it's synthetic. I know you can get some that are heat resistant, but I wouldn't risk it if I were you. So this bit's going to freeze your hands off.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
Okay. So when you rinse it out in cold water, so you can't see any bubbles, or until when you stop. If you squeeze it, no bubbles appear. And then we use some conditioner. Right now I've got one that I bought from Poundland. It's apparently meant to strengthen your hair. Because they do advertise that you can actually get wig shampoos and conditioners, but they're sort of £6 a bottle. And me being on a student budget, and probably most people watching this will be on a budget for cosplay, I just use any conditioner. Use the conditioner you use in your own bathroom, to be honest. I mean, if you're happy to put it on your own hair, you should be happy to put it on a wig. Again, go for something that smells nice and kind of advertises that it will make it smooth, because that's kind of what you want for your wig. So rub it around your hair, like if you're about to wax the ends of the hair. Rub it on your hands, take the wig in your hands, and then just smooth it all over. It looks really gross.
Yeah, it does.
Looks a bit dodgy. But yeah, just cover the entire wig in conditioner.
Oh, that smells nice.
Particularly on the, yeah, it does. It smells of fruit. It's lovely. That's why I like that conditioner.
Nice.
But yeah, just use whatever you have. If you want, you can go out and buy some shampoo or conditioner that smells of fruit, but don't go overboard with the pricing, because let's face it, you're just using it on a wig, or the wig. So make sure you've put it through to the very tips of the hair. So those bits there around the back, and the bits particularly where you think it's going to be scruffed up.
Yeah.
Sort of like where around the scalp, or around the fringe, particularly.
Wigs always look really bad. You can always see the netting really badly when like
terrible.
Wet.
When they're wet, yeah, you can see the net really, really badly, but
yeah.
it'll disappear once it's dried. So yeah, smooth it all through. Doesn't matter if it still looks scruffy and uncombed, because that'll work out later. Yeah. Especially put a bit there, sort of where the hair parts at the very front. A little bit there, just sort of soften it up. Right, and then you use more cold water. Yeah, basically keep washing it until you feel that it doesn't feel greasy, it just feels like normal hair. Because if it still feels greasy, it means there's still conditioner in there, or that you haven't get all the rest, haven't taken the shampoo out. So you take it out of the water. So, it's there. It's nice and sleek and shiny, and it's wet. So what you do is you go, I would suggest not wringing it, but with this one, because it's got quite a lot of hair in it, just gently squeeze the ends. And get the worst of the water off. You can always blot it later on over a towel, which is what I normally do.
Yeah, don't use hair dryers or anything like that.
Don't wring it like
you would a flannel or something, because that will
like a flannel or some bubble wrap, whatever.
You just leave it to drip dry and do not comb them while they're wet.
No, because that breaks.
Pulls out the
tags the it sort of snags the fibres really badly, and that's why some wigs end up looking a bit bald. Okay, so next what you do is you have a towel at the ready, and you just pop the wig on the towel. And wrap the towel over the wig, sort of like you're wrapping up a Christmas present. Just put it on there and just squeeze gently to sort of blot it. And that's all you really need to do for the washing bit.
And you just leave it somewhere to dry.
I mean, what we normally do is we have like one of those 2-litre soft drink bottles, and you can just pop it over the top. You just hook it over the top of the soft drink bottle.
You can always put a towel underneath if it's still quite wet. So
yeah, it's fine. And you just leave it dry. Don't leave it near a radiator. Don't leave it near sort of in direct sunlight. Just leave it in like a bedroom or something, or an airing cupboard or whatever, where it's fairly warm but not too hot, and it'll just dry out of its own accord. Okay, so now we're going to cover how to store your wig. Wigs are very precious things, especially if they're expensive. You can sort of pay up to about 30–40 quid for them, so therefore you're going to want to cherish them and make them last as long as possible. Yeah. So what we found out we can do is, when you store your wigs, you use these sort of Ziploc freezer bags that you normally put like food and things in. They're plastic bags that have the kind of zipper things on top, and you can get them in loads of sizes and shapes and whatever. But because they're airtight and waterproof, they're great for putting your wigs in. So what we do is we're now going to show you how we actually store the wigs. So we have here one wig. Kaito! So what you need is you're going to need your wig, hopefully, preferably clean and brushed, one of these food storage bags, a packet of hair nets, kind of the really fine gauzy hair nets you can get in chemist shops. Although sometimes when you do order wigs online, they are sent in the hair nets. Yeah, and they are sent in like actual plastic bags you can actually use. So just keep them in those. Don't throw out the plastic bags or the hair nets they come in. Yeah. So they look really gross. They do look a bit like hairballs. Disgusting. So what you do is open up your hairnet. Oh, this is so fiddly. Open up your hairnet so you got it all stretched out. Make sure your wig's brushed, and then you might need the help of a friend or another cosplayer to do this, but put the entire wig back into the hairnet, like that. So it's all kind of bundled up, and there's no kind of chance of it getting tangled or anything like that. And then you get your Ziploc bag, open the bag out, pop the wig straight into the bag, make sure there's no hair getting caught in the zip mechanism, and zip it up. You might want to do what I do. You actually squeeze a bit of the air out, so it doesn't kind of puff up and it's easier to store that way. So it's basically airtight. Well, as airtight as you can possibly get on a budget. Yeah. It's airtight, it's clean, it's safe, and you can quite easily just sort of stick them in a cupboard. Store them all in a box or something. Yep, it takes up a lot less room. And plus you can label them. Yep, and what we do here, for Hari, we did our label that you just stick in the corner. Yeah. That says the character name. Especially if you have a lot of wigs at the same style and colour. Yeah, like I've got several golden blonde wigs, so I put in the name of the character or the style of the wig, so you can very easily find them very quickly, which is great for sort of transporting them to and from conventions, because you can just say, right, I need that one, that one, that one, pop them in the bag, go. But yeah, these are really easy to get because the hairnets are sort of very, very cheap. You can get them from like cosmetic stores or from hairdressing shops, whatever. The food storage bags are really cheap, especially if you shop around. You can find really cheap ones in a big box. And in fact, if you've got like a cosplay group, you can get a big box of them and just split the cost between your cosplay group, which is what we've done. So yeah, and they last for ages and absolutely fantastic to store your wigs in. And then this way you can put your wigs away in your cupboard and leave them there, and then when you need them again, unzip them, take the wig out, take the hairnet off, and then boom, you have one wig waiting to be cosplayed with. Yeah, I mean, fantastic. If you make wig caps the way we do, in a mass, then... If you make a lot of them. Yeah, you can always like have one in each bag with each wig, so you've always got a wig cap ready. Always got a wig cap, and you're not going to have that thing where you kind of lose the wig caps. Oh, I can't find one. thing. So we'll use lovely Demix to model that. And there we go. We've made Zexion.
I was going to say, it looks like Zexion.
Emu. Yeah, that is how you make your own kind of wig storage units. Now you can put things away. That's the end of the wig storage tutorial and how to wash your wigs. If you've got any questions about storing or washing your wigs or generally taking care of them, please ask us below. Like if you want to know like what products we use or where we get things from, anything like that, do feel free to ask us in the comment box and we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. Bye! Say bye to you, Amanda.
Bye.
Thank you.